Hey guys, today I'm gonna show you how to make this Mexican breakfast called Huevos Rancheros, and we're gonna start with the ingredients. We're going to need tortillas, corn tortillas. We're also gonna need eggs and a slice of lemon. We're gonna need tomatoes and cilantro. We are also gonna need half a onion, this green onions, and avocado for garnishing, one jalapeno, 2 cloves of garlic, and oil. Also the cheese is a mix of Mexican mozzarella. We're gonna start cutting the jalapeno. I'm showing you how to do this because it doesn't need the seeds or the veins, so we're gonna remove everything, and in a pan with oil we're gonna throw the onions as well as the garlic and jalapeno, and we are gonna let them cook for a little bit and until they start getting a little brown. Also throw there the garlic, and this is to pop out the flavors and make it taste better. And we're gonna leave them here for a couple minutes until we feel that until they get this brownish color. Then we are gonna throw the tomatoes in here. The reason I didn't start with the tomatoes is because they release juice, and I didn't want the juice to go away at first. That's why I waited till the last minute. Besides, the tomatoes cook really fast and they tend to burn, so the tomatoes are gonna go at last. And I'm also gonna throw some of the cilantro here just for the flavor. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this cook for a little bit. Just keep mixing so the vegetables don't burn, because the high temperatures can make them burn, especially the cilantro, and it gets a really bad flavor when it burns. So let's go ahead and cover this for a minute so all the tomatoes release the juice. And once you have them, you can throw them in your blender. This is what I'm doing right here. As you can tell, they're kind of soft now, so I can make them into a salsa. So I'm gonna add half a cup of water into my blender with the ingredients, and I'm gonna mix them real well. It doesn't matter if you leave a couple of chunks. And in the pan that I sauteed the vegetables, I'm gonna throw the salsa to cook a little, and I'm gonna add salt, or in my case I use consomme, like a half tablespoon of consomme, and pepper. But you can use whatever measurements you want. It depends on how much you like your fruit salty or not. And now we're gonna go ahead in another pan. We are gonna add some oil, and for this we are gonna start making our tortillas, because it's an important part of the recipe. We're gonna throw it in the oil and let it fry. Now in another pan we are gonna grab more oil. We're gonna throw the eggs and make the sunny side eggs. This is not a recipe you do every day because it is pretty fatty and greasy. It's like once in a month kind of recipe with your family. It's really good. I like it. Lots of flavors. It tends to be a little greasy. Maybe you can cut down a little on the fats, but doing it this way tastes better. Season your egg with some pepper and salt. Just try to remember not to use them so much because the sauce already has some. Now I'm gonna do this technique my grandma used to make. I'm gonna throw some oil on top of the egg so the top can cook, because we're not gonna turn the eggs. And we're pretty much done. Now we need to plate this. I'm gonna take my plate and I'm gonna put a tortilla in here. I'm gonna put the egg on top, and I'm gonna grab this salsa and I'm gonna start covering my egg. I'm just gonna leave the yolk exposed so you can tell there's an egg under all of this mess. And I wanted 2 eggs, so I'm gonna throw the other tortilla like magic in here. As you can tell, I already did it. And I'm gonna throw the green onions. All of that was just for decoration, so I'm gonna throw it in here as well with the avocado and the cilantro. Actually, to eat this like a little taco, it works perfect. If you add the avocado and the cilantro on top and sprinkle some of the juice of the lemon, which I forgot, I'm gonna put it right here. It cuts the grease of the eggs and gives it a good acidity. I really like it like that. As you can see, I already put 2 wedges here of the lemon and sprinkle the cheese on top. It's really delicious. This is what it looks like, and I think it will go really well with the refried beans. So I have the recipe here too if you want to check it out. I also have the recipe for chilaquiles, and I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, this recipe, and don't forget to subscribe, and thank you for watching. I will talk to you next time. Bye.